Alright. Welcome everyone to the CNY Pride vlog for this year 2025. This vlog is just a little taste of everything that CNY Pride had to offer. We started off bright and early with Cordero Collective Tattoos is who we marched with. The parade started over on Solar Street by Destiny USA Mall. As you can see here, there are tons of people getting together and setting up their floats and just in general getting ready for the day's festivities ahead. As we marched from the mall parking lots, we ended up going down towards Progress Park in Inner Harbor, past the Loft Hotel, and just being welcomed by the community in Syracuse, which was so uplifting. Here's a little snippet of the Pride Parade footage. If you guys are looking later this week, I will have a full footage video up like I did last year. So just be on the lookout for that. I ended up enjoying a lot more of the festival than I did get footage of it, but when we went in, it was like a full, almost village in its own. There were vendors selling all sorts of crafts, from crowns to flags to just all sorts of goods, plushies, and books and other wares. Then there was also other businesses just promoting, and groups like the Q Center, Planned Parenthood, Vera House, Sage Upstate, all of them were there in full force. And CNY Pride doesn't disappoint. They even have a food court area for you to enjoy all sorts of different foods. And I want to give a personal big shout out to XL Bake Shop in this instance, because they were one of the queer-owned vendors there for food, and she doesn't disappoint. She's at all the events, so might as well give her a big shout out. And I absolutely love her Bye Bitch drink. There was also a family area where Syracuse gamers had games for them to play. There was just face painting happening, a lot of family-friendly stuff. They also had a couple of shade areas so that way people can escape the heat, because I will tell you, it was hot out. Like, I, even with sunscreen, came out burned. I think next year one of the after parties should do like a full-on like after party, pool party sort of deal. Speaking of after parties, there were plenty to choose from after the festival. For example, Song and Dance had Jada Essence Hall from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12 and All Winners headlining with a bunch of other queens. And then you had the Gilded Club having a free dance party all night long with plenty of specials. And then you also had the Wolf's Den, who had some barbecue buffet style stuff and a DJ playing that night. It's funny because being there and seeing almost everything, I was there for like 4 hours and probably did not experience every single thing that I could. I know I didn't see every single vendor, but I tried my hardest. I really did. And with that said, like, you could literally spend the whole day there. The festival had everything for everyone. This year's CNY Pride Festival showed that over 22,000 people were in attendance. For those that don't know, CNY Pride Festival is the second largest one in New York State. Now, just a heads up, I am not going to be having the original audio from this footage and future footage in the video, just because I don't want to have any potential copyrights on me, just in case there's music playing, especially for when we get to the drag show and ball. And a big shout out to all the performers, all the dancers, the drag artists, and musicians, and everyone else. And our MC for the whole thing was Miss Sparkle Royale. A big shout out to her. And speaking of Sparkle Royale, she had the whole house of Royale showing up in full force. She had them perform a little impromptu ball. If you guys want to give them a follow on Instagram, the head of the house, Miss Sparkle Royale on Instagram, and then there is Royale Queendom to follow the whole house. And there was a drag show as well, because, you know, you can't have Pride without drag. Drag is one of the backbones in our community. Here is Miss Persephone performing. Can't forget the Kings either. And here we've got the King, Chance Witherheart, performing. It's actually his last day performing in Syracuse, as he is going to be retiring soon. But we wish him the luck in all his endeavors. Now, I want to take this little moment to ask the audience, did you guys go to CNY Pride Parade and Festival? And if you did, what were your favorite parts? Who are your favorite vendors? Did you get food? And did you watch any of the shows, and who was your favorite performer? Here we've got Scarlet Kills performing. And I want to take this time to give you guys a thank you for watching this video. Again, there is going to be a full Pride Parade video coming up soon, and goodbye.